next thing we do is set up the volume. Now this is one sure way of knowing if everything is connected properly, is to see if the volume is showing up or not. We fiddle with the small button at the top for the main adjustment and then with the fader for fine-tuning. That's because a small button controls a lot more in a lot tinier space, whereas the fader won't control that much jump in the volume, so if you touch it, it won't suddenly boom. And we set it up to a nice yellow, which is about 75% of the volume meter. Connecting vocal microphones is similar as to connecting the guitar, except in this case the mic is in a separate room, and this is actually what a studio is. The other room was just a control room. The mic is in a separate room because it needs absolute silence, whereas my guitar, because it has the facility to connect a jack into, it does not need absolute silence because the sound is going directly into the hardware. Anyway, so the snake cable, it's called a snake cable, I know, weird, but it looks like that. The snake cable connects the control room to the studio, and then this snake cable connects the preamplifier to the mic, which is legendary. It is a Rode Classic Mark II, extremely expensive, extremely amazing. The vocal quality from this microphone is unmatched to anything I've ever experienced in any other microphone. But choosing a microphone is a subjective thing based on what you like to hear or what you want from your voice. I also have to connect a headphone in so I can hear what's happening because we are recording from a different room and I need to hear how my voice sounds into the mic, but I also leave one side of the headphone open from my ear so that I can hear my natural voice, and this will help me not go flat while singing. Okay, moving on, we have to set up the metronome. Since we are recording more than one track, all the different music has to match exactly at the same time, so we set up a metronome which will give us a click as timing. BPM is the technical term and it means beats per minute. My dad has worked in studios for a long time, so he has a pretty good idea when he hears a song what the tempo is. So he just taps his leg, figures out the time, and then sets it.
It's too slow.
Of course, there's some fine-tuning to be done, and after a little back and forth, we settle on 84. By the way, this is an actual song that we're recording and it will be coming out soon. Now for the layers. I just love layers, don't you? I'm full of it. So layered tracks is how you record one by one and then put it all together. A huge benefit of recording in the studio is you can not only record different tracks, but you can also record bit by bit in a particular track. I won't lie, I record bit by bit a lot of the time, especially if it helps me to improvise or create something that's better than what I have already done. It may not necessarily be that bad that I have to keep doing it again and again, but sometimes I just want to improve a particular part or I have a new idea while recording, and this helps a lot. Not to be taken advantage of though, because if you waste time in the studio, you're not only wasting your money but also the patience of an otherwise very patient sound engineer. No, but my father is extremely patient and that's how so many songs from me in the studio. And then we press the little enticing button that says record, and it's red, of course it is. And it's going. While recording, the output is muted, otherwise you'll hear a very slight but very annoying delay, which can really affect everything. Right, so that's basically how the recording is done. And the other thing that we need to talk about for production is editing, which is a whole new subject, so I will come back with that next week. So if this video helped you in any way, please give it a like and share it with someone who you think it would help. And that's it. By the way, let me know if this actually was good for you to watch, because I know it was an extremely technical video and if you don't really enjoy it, then I don't want to do more of it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is Vihan Damaris on How To Thursdays, signing off. See you on Serious Sundays. Bye-bye.